Oh man, à-bas-le-ciel has really been roasting Unnatural Vegan lately. He has now made 4 videos. And well, I definitely have a few things to say about this. I feel like the best way to start this out is Unnatural Vegan may have the name vegan in her name. The type of viewers and followers that she does tend to attract to her channel are vegetarian, pescatarian, flexitarian, reductitarian. And if you are truly a vegan who is in it for the ethics, it annoys the living shit out of you. The first big hypocrisy that I am seeing here that à-bas-le-ciel has pointed out is that although she's not really a vegan, she on her Patreon is asking for money for a vegan documentary.
Stock footage, etc. Oh yeah, it's in 2018. The cost of stock footage is what's holding her back here, as well as a lot more time, interviews, etc. But I think it would be well worth it. Okay.
And it's kind of like, you're not really a vegan? A big critique that many people, including myself and à-bas-le-ciel, have with her is that she really dances around these issues and cherry picks information in order to suit her selfish needs. So for someone to be making a documentary who's very lacking on her vegan ethics is really not a good idea in my mind. I did notice a little comment from none other than Flemface. I thought it was a good comment, so here it is.
Amazing how she profits from the community, from someone who doesn't like the community, doesn't wish to interact with the community, and doesn't make an effort to, despite making herself a part of it. She's in the game playing like a captain, telling people how to be, but she's seemingly got no interest in the other players. Bad sport.
And I really couldn't agree more. Unnatural Vegan really does just sit on her high horse and cherry picks information to suit her own selfish needs. Just the other day, Unnatural Vegan made a video about how Ellen Fisher teaches you how to endanger your children, something like that. And I do have mixed feelings about that video. You could say in a general sense, yes, I agree. Getting your B12, enough fat, protein, eating your leafy greens, etc, etc, etc. Vegan or not, anyone with half a brain would agree with me here that yes, it is important to get in all your nutrition and vitamin needs. As I mentioned earlier, Unnatural Vegan really likes to cherry pick, and you will notice that she did use many kind of older clips of her, and well, Ellen Fisher herself left quite the lengthy comment. She's like, okay, you're really grasping at straws here. My stance on B12 has changed since 3 years ago. Yes, I make sure my kids get enough fat and protein. Yes, I feed them lots of greens. But no, I don't agree with vaccines, which towards the end of one video, she was like, oh yeah, I was thinking of going to a vegan meetup, but then I realized not all these hippie vegans have vaccinated their children, so I don't want to go there. I don't want to expose my children to unvaccinated children. But guess who showed up in the comment section? He was really pushing the whole eat fish. And one person was like, stop with the fish thing. Stop acting like fish is so goddamn magical. They're vegan. They're not gonna do it.
That's sardines. Now, it's basically Sebastian from Little Mermaid. I don't want to eat flounder. The fish.
Maybe it's just me here, but I can totally imagine Unnatural Vegan now going like, oh no.
Yeah, sure, it's okay to have just a little bit of fish, maybe once or twice a week.
I mean, who are we kidding? Like she would probably say something like that at this point. Something that I am going to briefly touch on, which, I feel like it may be more appropriate for another video here, but I am somewhat happy that Unnatural Vegan is pointing out this whole thing of people exploiting their children for likes and views on social media. Again, I don't know Ellen Fisher. I haven't seen any of her content, so I can't make a critique or judge her in particular, but in a general sense, yes. I see this so much. People really do love to kind of put their children in front of the camera and, right, like, children are cute, they're adorable, everyone loves children unless, you're vegan gains, but
I just find it very uncomfortable watching these channels where the kids are at the forefront and they're in like almost every single video. I'm not saying that she is exploiting these children, but I think when you have a channel that revolves around your children, because let's be real, her channel is popular because she's got these beautiful kids in the videos, right? That's why her videos get a lot of views.
Many people have noticed that you do get quite a few extra likes and views if you have children in the video. Unnatural Vegan pointed out that there is this like little YouTube feature saying like, oh, do minors appear in this video? Yeah, I'm calling it out. I know it's really controversial. It is sort of out there, but I do feel like as a young adult woman, I do see this a lot. I mean, I'm not saying just women do this. I know some men probably do it, but I haven't seen it yet. But this really is something that a lot of women tend to do, and I've definitely noticed it on my Facebook. Every other picture on my Facebook is a picture of someone's child. In my earlier and mid-20s, people were like, oh, look at my child, he's so cute, blah, 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 blah. Then fast forward to now, and then they're like, I kind of regret having children. Like, ew. Like, are you serious? Like, are you seriously now, like, frustrated with your child because they're no longer cute and getting you all the views and the likes? Like, that's gross. Like, that really is a gross situation.
I'm rambling on about this too much. I'm sorry.
But yes, I do think there is a very uprising phenomenon about that people are using their children for social media purposes, and it's gross. Speaking of children and childcare, it's sort of been like on the down low, but I think it is safe to say and announce that yes, Unnatural Vegan is now pregnant with a second child. A really other kind of disturbing thing that à-bas-le-ciel has brought to my attention, once again, Unnatural Vegan likes to cherry pick and kind of give the okay and green light to be taking antidepressants while you are pregnant. Taking antidepressants while you're pregnant, there is definitely evidence that that will cause severe harm to you and your child. I'm not an expert here, but my big belief here is that if something is not good for you as a full-grown, healthy adult, what is that doing to your unborn child or a young child in general? Like, I do believe I've said what I've had to say, so to wrap up and conclude this video, no. Unnatural Vegan is not really vegan. She dances around her ethics and cherry picks information to suit her own selfish needs. On top of that, it's shady as fuck that she is profiting off of true vegans in order to make some shitty documentary. As always, I'd love to hear your comments, and until then, I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
But you can see just how easily Swayze gets provoked, and that's because Swayze, deep down inside, is living a lie. She is what we would simply call a fake vegan. Swayze, you're a parasite on this movement. Just give it up. Change your name to Unnatural, Semi-Plant-Based Lying Hypocrite. Do us all a favor. And I'm so happy for you that you're feeding your children and paying your rent and paying your mortgage off of the backs of the vegan movement, but I'd really prefer that you did it without defaming me.